to Assemble. I'm Matt. Great to have you here. We got an exciting show for you today. Why? Because we are talking about WWE 2K24's DLC. The first DLC. Finally! It's coming! By God! It's been like, has the game been out for a year? 6 months? It's like, I guess officially it's like almost 2? It feels like it's been out for a long time so far, and we've been waiting and waiting and waiting for the first DLC to drop. So we have this one, the ECW Punk Pack, and this one is a very, very highly anticipated one. Why? Because we are going to be getting the man himself, CM Punk. I don't know why I did it like LA Knight, but that's okay. So today we are going to go through the entire preview for everything you are going to get in the ECW Punk Pack, the entrances, the My Faction content, if you need that, all of it for you guys to be able to see. But first things first, let's talk about today's sponsor.
Let's talk about today's sponsor, shall we? Fume. Fume is a fantastic product that you need to try. Why? Because it's not a vape. It's actually just gonna have some air in it. You're just sucking on air. Also, if you're a nervous Nelly like Matt over here, then something like this is a way to go. Let me tell you why. Stop interrupting me. You can turn this little doodad right here, and you're gonna get a fun little experience for your fidgetiness. That goes with this. This is magnetic. That makes it fun. Then you just set it over there. People won't even know what's going on with you. You just have that thing. You can enjoy it. It's non-toxic. There's lots of flavors. It smells nice in here. My whole room smells like vanilla and orange slices. What are you gonna do when you have to charge the thing? What about things like nicotine? Actually, no, you could stop saying those words to me and questioning me so much. This doesn't have batteries. You just use it. That is so very satisfying. Look at that spin around like that too because of the magnet. We talked about nicotine. Nah, there's none of that in here either. And it's flavored air. There's nothing there. Did you see something come out of my mouth hole? No, you didn't, because there's nothing there. It's magic. Try Fume today. You're gonna love it. There's other words we could say with this, so let's just bang this out together, shall we? Fume has served 150,000 customers, and you could be the next success story by doing what I just did. For a limited time, use my code, it's me, Assemble, and you're gonna get 10% off a journey pack. Go to this website, tryfume.com. Tryfum.com. I believe also the dummy who's editing this, which is also me, put up a QR code on the screen. Get your discount, get your Fume, get a better life, be happier, and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Now, the ECW Punk Pack is coming in with the Season Pass. You can also purchase it separately if you want to do that. No, you cannot purchase individual characters, although that would be a lot of fun at this point. However, they would probably charge us $15 for CM Punk. Please don't do that. Now, we are going to get the ECW Punk Pack coming in with everybody here. We got the Dudley Boys, we've got Sandman, Terry Funk, CM Punk, and the My Faction content with the ECW Paul Heyman manager card and all of the superstar cards for My Faction included. The season pass, yes, you can have it with the deluxe edition, the 40 years of WrestleMania edition, it is included in there as well. But if you have the standard edition, go ahead and buy the season pass separately, or like I said, you can go and just buy the ECW Punk Pack, the individual packs, as you see fit. Better value if you can get it on sale and just get the whole season pass if it's knocked down a few bucks. But this is gonna be a big one because we got CM Punk leading the charge. Let's kick it off with Sandman making his return to WWE games. Great to be able to fill out the ECW roster, kicking it with Sandman, coming in with a rating overall of 86. By the way, sidebar here, what's the deal with ratings? Why do they make such a big deal out of the ratings of what the wrestlers are? We can change all the ratings. Like if they're low, just change it in the game. But anyways, Sandman is coming in. I got some goods and bads when it comes to Sandman's entrance here as we look at it. I don't like the music. We didn't get the Sandman theme. And I wish that they actually had Sandman doing his crowd entrance and not coming out through the stage. I understand maybe it's a little bit hard to capture that, to be able to capture Sandman coming through the crowd, but that's what's iconic about him. Now, I do like the fact that they do have the beer smash over the head. He's got the kendo stick. The model looks very good for Sandman, so I think overall they did a good job. It's just missing the entrance. I'm a picky man, I gotta say. Next up, we have Terry Funk coming in with a rating of 87. That matters to you. Terry Funk's entrance looks very good. I didn't grow up watching like a ton of Terry Funk. Like, I watched WWF. Obviously, I've gone through, Terry Funk's been everywhere. So like, I've gone on YouTube and watched a lot of Terry Funk after, but I've always seen him kicking around in like every federation, every everything, everywhere he wrestled. Like, so like I primarily saw him when he was Chainsaw Charlie in WWF, or just being Terry Funk himself. I saw his matches in ECW. So those that are fans of Terry Funk, I think this is a huge win to be able to have him. And again, I think the model looks really, really good. I'm curious to see what match types people are going to put Terry Funk in, or they're going to put him in just pure Extreme Rules match, making it a bloody mess. Like, I'm going to probably have him going up against Mick Foley, Mankind, Cactus Jack, and just doing that, or just make them a full tag team and just make everything like a very, very Extreme Rules. There's a lot of blood in the game when you can get it right. Next up, for the ECW Punk Pack, we're looking at the Dudley Boys. I personally am very excited that we are getting the Dudleys back in a WWE game. It's been a couple of years. I love having them in there. They are such a staple for not only ECW, but WWF. I love rounding them out for my Attitude Era. And this one especially, number one, I think both the models for Bubba Ray and Devon do look really good. Bubba Ray and Devon come in with a rating of 85 and 84. What's really good about these models is that they are taking the younger versions of them. So they didn't go with like an updated current day or their last run, which was around what, 2017, something like that. So what I like is that they are going back and they're giving us the retro versions of Bubba Ray and Devon. And I gotta say, just personally, when I hear that theme song, the like original, the older Dudley Boys theme, I immediately think of days of like, what was it? Was it SmackDown 2 when they made their debut? I could be wrong there, but instantly, as soon as I heard that theme song playing in the game, I immediately was taken back to just old school wrestling games with the Dudley Boys. Very happy they're in here. Again, I think both the models look really good. This is going to help Matt out when he's going to build out a WWE universe mode of just pure Attitude Era. Just wish one day it would be nice if we could get Edge and Christian and Matt and Jeff Hardy and the Dudleys all in a game together so I can do the TLC matches, but it's a minor gripe with all of this. The next piece of content we are going to get is the Paul Heyman Ruby card for My Faction, is My Faction Manager card. The unfortunate thing here, and this is where I think there's one disappointment with this DLC, is that they're giving you Manager Paul Heyman My Faction card. That's cool. It will have his specifics that you can use within My Faction to beef up your roster, your whole faction team, but you're not going to get the ECW Paul Heyman model. I think that personally, they should have just included him in the game. It's a manager. This is one of the things that I don't like with any of the DLC packs, is when they are including a like Jimmy Hart manager model, they are using that as a slot, and it's a manager. Like, I love getting managers in the game. Paul Heyman would be great though if he was added in there, but when you get the likes of a Jimmy Hart and it's not a playable character, I personally think that WWE 2K and WWE should be adding one more character, one more playable wrestler on top of the managers that you're getting. So with Paul Heyman being in there, totally fits. Glad it's his ECW card, it's the Ruby card, but he should be as a playable manager, like having him in there in the core game for the DLC. I think it would have added better value. And the big one, the one that I think everyone has been waiting for, CM Punk. Have a look and then let's recap it. So what do you think of CM Punk, his entrance and reveal and everything? For me, this looks awesome. I can't wait to actually put on every version of CM Punk's attires and his looks and everything and see what the community comes up with too. This looks really fantastic. This seems to be his Royal Rumble attire that he's wearing. We have Cult of Personality, his modern version of it, his most recent one, that is in the game. The crowd is chanting CM Punk as well when he comes out. The whole entrance they absolutely nailed. I can't wait for when the DLC drops and they showcase this. But once again, the attention to detail with Punk's entire model, the scan for it, looks incredibly accurate. And I really like how all of this came together. It's been a long time since we have CM Punk in a video game, ladies and gentlemen, other than like AEW Fight Forever. But for a WWE game, it has been a hot minute. What do you guys think of the DLC? What do you think of CM Punk's entrance reveal? Comment below, hit me up, and guys, hit the subscribe button if you enjoy videos like this. Have a great one. Bye.